What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to teach you how to build a challenge map, like last to fall map, but with different challenge rooms inside of it. So without further ado, I'm going to teach you how to do that. So first, we're going to create. We're going to go to create a room, all rooms, make a room, and then click create. Now that we have our Now that we have our room template, the first thing we're going to start off is the lobby. So what we're going to do, you can do any color, but I'm going to start off with blue. So I'm going to get blue. No, I use painted wall. I put it on. I make sure it's on grid, so it's at a precise angle to the wall. Okay, and then manipulate this all the way to the other side of the wall, like that. Since this might take too long, so you wanna do like different parts to it. Okay, so part one is gonna be the lobby. We're going to extend it up to where this line is. Okay. And then we're going to switch the color. Okay. And then you still recording? Okay. Okay. So when you place your white block, you're gonna extend it to the area where the blue block is, and then you're gonna extend this up by 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get it up 2 more times. So you're gonna extend it up 7 times until it looks like this, and then you're gonna clone this blue all the way to the top of the white. So hold on. So like that. And then what we're gonna do next. Actually, we're gonna manipulate this down by 5. No, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna manipulate this down by 3 too. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna manipulate this up. We're gonna manipulate this down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's the base of the wall. We're not done yet because we're gonna repeat this pattern until we get to the roof. Or not the roof, sorry. Just somewhat close to the roof. So we're gonna put our white block somewhat there. You might have to go to off on this, so you can actually extend it to where this line is, or to where the blue ends. So we're gonna move it down. Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty good. Until looks like that. And then you're going to repeat that pattern one more time until like this. So like that. It's sort of glitching out, so I'll fix that. So pattern for the wall. This. So we're gonna do one more white line. So we're going to manipulate this so we can select one, and then we're gonna clone it up here. until we have this pattern for the wall. So this is going to be what we have for the wall, and then we're going to do a simple thing by just cloning this wall to the other side. EJ, over here. Hold on. So we're going to clone this to over there. Till it reaches that wall, so it's at the good angle. One more move. Is that good? Hold on. There we go. Now we can delete these two walls since we finished them. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the other wall, which will probably be simple because we can just clone it. Actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna move the walls. Here, I'll let you go past. Here, you can go over here now. So this first wall over here, we have to make it reach like at the end of the area. I'm gonna go on off for this again. It's pretty difficult to do this. A little bit more. It's like right there. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Yeah, until that's on the line. Same with, we have to do the same with this one. It's difficult because of the moving. Okay, so now we have our walls. Next, we need to do the same thing. Delete that wall over there. And then we need to rotate this 90, like that. And then, I gotta fix that. We gotta go on grid now. And then put this against the wall, like that. Until it's even. So it's not gonna be fully even. Actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna move this more this way. Yeah, that's good. So what we're gonna do next is, now that we have our room, the reason why we're not gonna do one over here is because this is gonna be our entranceway. Okay, so go back in. Next, we're going to make the floor. So we're gonna grab a Rega pen, as usual. We're gonna go to recolor. Scroll down until you see leather. And material, you're gonna make it wood floor. So we're gonna start at the corner and then place our floor right there. It's not gonna be even. And then we're gonna extend it all the way. And then we're gonna, you know the drill. Extend it out from here. So yeah, that's just the floor. Just a wood plain old floor. Next, we're gonna make the ceiling, and then we're gonna do the entranceway. Okay. This might take a couple parts, but we can do. Want to do the hallway, and like about 1 minute. Okay. So we're gonna do the entire lobby. We're gonna do the hallway. That's gonna be part 1. Yeah. So